going on, guys? Welcome back to my series where we're making a monochromatic building survival game. This video is going to be dedicated to spells. So we've added spells to the game now, and when you kill monsters, right now it only drops a town portal, so I've added the options to drop a few other spells. And the number of spells is going to increase when you go through the ages. So you start in the Dark Age, which I've skipped loading screen for it. But after the Dark Age, you kill the boss, you go into the Iron Age. And when you build the next level of like Town Hall building or your main building, then you'll get more spells. And you don't get the spells directly. It just changes the loot pool. So when you kill the aliens, then your spells, like the spells that appear or the drops that appear from enemies, will change based on what level your town hall is. That'll be one of the benefits of upgrading your town hall. So let me just build the building, and I'm just going to speed through this, so I'll be back. So I've simplified the wall building as well. So you can see in the corner, I built that piece and it didn't connect. So now pieces will only connect if you drag two consecutive walls that are like, before it was causing problems. If you dragged like this, it would make a square. But then if you built anything beside, like one piece beside this, then it would do some weird stuff. And it was like unpredictable in how it was working. So... Alright, so I'm going to start the... Oh, it started anyway. Oh, I didn't assign him. That's not good. Anyway, I'll be able to kill the first knight without help from my dude. So you can see the spells that are appearing here. So shield and the knight. I've increased the drop rate a lot so that I could just demonstrate the spells just for this video. And some of them are going to be extremely low drop rate, like the tree chopper one that we just got. It destroys a whole section of trees. So you're not going to find a lot of that one. You'll be lucky to find it once. So I think I picked up a few of them here. Let me equip them. Hang on. So this is the tree chopper one. Hopefully I don't die while I'm doing this. So when you click it, you can see there's a... Let me just mute the music. Hang on. Oh, I think I ended up, when I clicked there, it ended up clicking and I didn't hit the trees. I'll have to find it again. Hang on. So this shield spell will flash all your buildings blue. And it adds a layer of defense on your buildings so that they can't die as fast. So it doubles their health. So that's what I was talking about in the other videos, that it's something that, like, if you find the spell and you use it a bunch of times in a row, you should probably save it for, like, the next phases after you've upgraded your buildings, because based on your building's health, it will double it. So if your building has 1,000 health, it'll get 2,000. So using it on the wooden buildings is you're probably not gonna lose to these, like the first stages. They're meant to be super easy. So anyway, so the shield one flashes all the buildings blue. I think that looks pretty cool. And I'll show you the tree chopper. So you use it, it gets this circle. And then the trees fall, and you can see that we got all of the wood from the trees. So it went up by like 100 there. I think it actually only gives you 25 per tree, which is not as much as your character farming all of it. But so yeah, so then this is the shield spell. There's this plus 1 minute spell. So depending on whether you're doing during the building phase or the night phase, it will increase your time on the timer at the top, and it also flashes it. So we cast the spell and you can see that it flashed green, and now we have 2 minutes, and now we have 3 minutes, 4 minutes, etc. And you can just keep using that as many times as you want. That will be one of the higher drop rate spells. So you'll find that more than the tree chopper. And it's super helpful because at the end of the iron, or at the end of the first phase, you're going to want to go and find the iron and farm as much of it as possible before the next wave starts. And so that will give you more time to like kind of accomplish that. There's this other spell for ending the night. So that does exactly what you think it would do. So if you start the nighttime and you use it, it'll end the night immediately. There's sound effects to this as well. I just have it muted because I don't want the sound effects to go over top of my voice in the recording. That's been messing up the other recordings. But so you can skip through the nights. You don't want to probably use that unless you're about to lose. because if you skip the night, then you don't pick up any of the drops, and a lot of the things are unlocked by the drops. So these are the spells that you start with. All of the spells are going to have this little gray boundary around them, and the drop rate is going to be significantly less than it is right now. I'm probably going to change the portal spell to also have the same boundary as the other ones and make it a little bit smaller. Right now, it fills up too much of it, and you can't see the number in the top left. You can kind of see it, but it doesn't fit properly, so it'll probably be shrunk. And I'll put this little boundary. All of the spells are going to have this little gray boundary, and they're going to have like the black background. But yeah, I think that's all the spells that I made for now. And like I said, as you build more buildings, like the main building, you're going to be able to get more spells from the monsters. I don't know if I made any other ones. I don't think I did. Shield on the night, tree chopping, +1 minute. Anyway, the next video, I'm going to upgrade the main building. And then also I'm going to have the option of creating stone walls, which are going to make it so that you can actually survive in the second phase of the game. And I'm probably going to combine those into one video. So that's pretty much all I've done. I mean, I guess it's only been one day. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you have any suggestions or comments, definitely leave them below. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.